Hello, I'm Tony Dore. I'm here today to tell you about EGI's short course, Exploration, Risk and Play Analysis. As you can see, I've been a petroleum geoscientist for a long time. The numbers tell their own story. I spent most of my career with Equinor, formerly Statoil, the Norwegian major, where I held senior management and technical positions, including head of exploration for UK Ireland and for North America. I've written on a bunch of different topics, ranging from Atlantic, Arctic geology to petroleum systems. When I retired from Equinor in 2019, EGI asked me to join them as global chief scientist, based in London, to provide a bridgehead to Europe from EGI's base in Salt Lake City. I'm charged with technical oversight over all of EGI's major projects and to help promote these projects worldwide. I enjoyed cooperation with EGI as a client in my former life, so it's been a real pleasure to become more involved. The Exploration, Risk and Play Analysis course has been given many times by EGI as a hands-on, classroom-based exercise. But with the advent of the 2020 lockdown, that wasn't possible. So some customers asked if we could devise an online version covering the same ground, one that a team of geoscientists could attend from their homes. Obviously, the dynamics of an online course are very different to those of the classroom. You need to make it as interactive as possible, using frequent Q&A and structured discussions. But we took on the challenge and successfully ran the course over 2 days in June 2020. The course is constructed around well-tested risk and play analysis techniques developed by experts in the major companies. Over the 2 days, we go through all the key tools for delivering a fully integrated basin and prospect scale resource and risk analysis. We start off with a few buzzwords. What do we mean by play, risk, probability, uncertainty, and confidence? None of these terms are precisely defined and are all employed in different ways in the industry. I'll try to bring some clarity to the process and show how I'm going to use these terms throughout the course. After that, we'll talk about what constitutes a world-class play and where in the world we find them. We look at where discovered resources are concentrated and discuss the growing challenge of adding new resources outside the established areas. Regional context is critical to understanding any basin or play. We work from plate tectonics down to the basin scale, where we use a wide variety of tools such as megasequence analysis, tectonostratigraphic charts, and confidence mapping to arrive at what is probably the most fundamental element of play analysis, the gross depositional environment, or GDE map. Then, we look at the development and amalgamation of common risk segment maps, discussing what they mean and how they should be used. After that, it's down to the nitty-gritty of prospect risking, a big subject that includes how to minimize subjectivity, how to encourage consistency, and how to avoid the many potential pitfalls. We'll stress the value of integration in prospect analysis, bringing together risk, confidence, and uncertainty in resource estimation to develop a holistic evaluation of our prospects. Next, we consider how we can aggregate a prospect portfolio to derive an overall picture of your company's risk, resource potential, and of course value, stressing the importance of dependencies between prospects and parameters. Finally, these techniques can then be built into estimates of yet to find resources, applied at different scales and at different stages of basin maturity, and used to understand basin value and develop company strategy. You might be wondering where unconventionals come into the picture. Well, from time to time, we'll take short detours into this very different world, where, for example, prospect and play can basically be the same thing. Despite the differences of approach, we'll see that many of the techniques we've learned can still be adapted and applied. Exploration, Risk and Play Analysis, like our other short courses, is available to EGI members for expenses and running costs only. In the case of a virtual course like this one, that works out pretty economical. So if you're interested in bringing this course to your company or team, please contact us. Thank you.